We are situated in the mining market, a traditional place, where the miners buy coke leaves from the small stands or stores similar to this one. They offer dynamite, lamps, helmets, and all the necessary tools to carry out the job within the mountain. Generally, the miners stock up with coke leaves, which are very important to the miners because they use and burn up their energy and calories inside the mine. For this reason, the miners always chew coke leaves, or what they normally call acuquica. In this area we offer it aculico, while in La Paz they refer to it as boleo. The cigarettes, the famous ones, iltuchos or mitulchos, which is a word that derives from the Quechua that refers to milturo, which means to wrap. There are specialized individuals in this area who are mainly women who dedicate their time in elaborating these cigarettes. It is black, pure, and very strong tobacco. It is taken there as an offering to El Tío de la Mina. This is 98% proof of pure alcohol. It comes from the Santa Cruz region, the plateau region of our country. First, the miners use it as an offering, which pastor will make for you, to El Tío de la Mina. Second, they normally drink it pure during the ritual. This dynamite, or TNT, trinitroluene, is dynamite in a compact form, which is not dangerous to us if we do not overheat it more than 70 degrees. We could say that the most dangerous part of this is the capsule, or the explosive. When this part connects with the fuse and with the black powder, then the mercury is heated above 70 degrees, therefore causing the explosion. The way it functions is by introducing this, which is approximately a meter long, inside the dynamite. This allows us to have at least 5 minutes of safety, and for this reason it is called a safety fuse, which is sheeted. Within the mine, a normal working day consists of approximately 8 hours. However, during this period, the miners can easily work a dobla, which could consist in 24 hours of work within the mine. An Indian originally from Chumbihuica, Peru, by the name of Diegola, lived in the first farmhouse of the town, Cantumarca, which was the first human settlement. Once he lost a llama from his herd, and he climbed the mountain in search of it. And as the story goes, the night settled in, and unable to return, he gathered bushes, a few flower pieces, and wood so as to make a fire to survive throughout the night. Surprisingly enough, the next morning he found many thin threads covered in silver. He told his mate, showed him the evidence of the silver, and together they began to exploit the mine approximately for 1 year. And as the story goes, the Spaniards officially prospected and took over the Cerro de Potosí on the 1st of April of 1545, giving way to the rise of mining. A year prior to this, we could say that it was exploited by 2 indigenous people. Podemos decir de que explotaron 2 indígenas, no sé si el término es muy malo de decir en la clandestinidad. The asbestos causes a very harmful and fatal illness to the miners, known as silicosis. Therefore, while the miner finds himself in this place, he inhales crystal clear particles, and as he inhales and exhales these particles, which are crystal clear, they begin to deposit within the lungs. This destroys the lungs. There are some magazines which illustrate a few x-rays of a miner's lung similar to a cluster of grapes. Therefore, there is no cure for this terminal illness. Someone once asked about a miner's lifespan. Unfortunately, a miner's lifespan is on average 50 to 55 years of age. and the major cause of death for the miner is the illness, which they contract within the mind. There are also a few deaths that are a result of negligence, as I mentioned earlier. And as you may have seen, many of the miners are young and inexperienced. Therefore, sometimes they may fall into a hole or injure themselves with a metal piece, resulting in another cause of death among these miners. I'm not sure if any of you would like to make an offering to El Tío de la Mina. Therefore, please, how does this go? Give him your name and ask him to watch over you and to always be present. And as Pastor was saying, this is part of a miner's life. Normally on Fridays, the miners gather in this place because El Tío de la Mina becomes part of their lives. In this way, all the miners at this reunion plan out the work for the day, the week, make other plans, and tell stories. But the most important thing is the ritual to El Tío de la Mina. They usually refer to it as paying back to El Tío de la Mina. So the senior miner comes over and says, Tío, so you may give us strength, so you may guide us in finding the seam of the mineral, so that with your penis you may fertilize the Pachamama. This is the Andean worldview, because the belief is that El Tío will fertilize with his penis the Pachamama, who is the Mother Earth. And during this union, she will give birth to minerals for her children. For this reason, they say that it's very important that a miner's market has pure alcohol, coke leaves, and black cigarettes, so that they may offer the same pureness to El Tío as he has given us in minerals. And doing this forms part of our daily lives. It is our identity. It is the identity of Potosí. In fact, they have just told me that is the identity of Bolivia. Let us not forget that even Cervantes, without ever seeing this mountain, in his Don Quixote de la Mancha, stated famously that something very valuable was worth a Potosí. And to us, this mountain is worth much more than that.
Yang na pa iko